Oriental medical science aims at healing the body by normalizing the cells, tissues, organs, and systemic functions to achieve optimum wellness and cure diseases. Western medical professionals had recently recognized this as preventive science. The easiest way to achieve this homeostasis is by taking GANODERMA, which is a mushroom belonging to the family of Ganodermatacea. It is a medicinal mushroom which, despite being used in China for 2,500 years, until recently was only available for the highest class of society. Based on thousands of years of experience, it is known that its components normalize the physical processes, gear up toxin excretion, and supply the function of the immune system. GANODERMA is used in clinical practice as component of medicines. Western medical science also took notice of its results in the treatment of tumor-related diseases. Scientific researches prove the liver defender, antibacterial and antiviral effect of GANODERMA, but it has significant results in the regulation of blood pressure, blood sugar and cholesterol level. But how can we manage?
One of the most powerful effect of GANODERMA is the antioxidant effect. Because we talk about the antioxidants, being a cardiologist, the antioxidants, we stress on people taking a lot of these antioxidants in the food. The oxidation process basically, gives us whatever energy, nutrition, what we want. That is why we inhale air, and the oxygen, what we inhale, is used for burning our food, and that is converted into the nutrition. And at the same time, in the chemical process, in the biochemical process, a lot of the byproducts, they become toxic to the body, and they are eliminated by the liver and the kidney. And antioxidants have a major role to play by detoxifying those toxic chemical substances and eliminating it from our body. And we know that medical literature says that ginseng is the most powerful antioxidant. And GANODERMA is almost 5 times more potent than ginseng. And you know how powerful it will be in detoxifying your body. And the American Heart Association recommends the use of antioxidants in food and food supplements to prevent heart disease. And these antioxidants have a major role to play in the prevention of cancer, in the prevention of arthritis, and so many disorders. So the antioxidants play a very major role in our health. And when you take this powerful GANODERMA, you have that protective effect.
Especially those newborns who are going to undergo X-rays. We are scared that their brains will be affected by the radiation of X-rays. And so we give 1/2 RG and 1/2 GL for protection. And we are even equally surprised because shortly after we give the RG and the GL, they go into urination. And this could mean that they actually immediately detoxify themselves. So our third customers are the students. Remember, the students need good memory. They need good concentration and energy. I am a professor, and I have given this to my students, and they testify to me that they have developed good concentration even during weeks of cluster exams, and can even give better performances in exams. And abnormal children who are studying were given GL, and they actually showed a lot of improvements. Teenagers and adolescents. You know, when we were teenagers and when we were adolescents, we always wanted to look good. The face is always the most important part of our body. And Dr. Lim says that GANODERMA is the best cosmetic in the world, and that gives good complexion. That is why it is very easy to sell GANODERMA in Hong Kong, because most people there, men and women, would like to develop the facial complexion of the concubines of the emperors.
My name is Paul Stamets. I'm a mycologist, and my partner Dusty Yao and myself own a company at fungi.com. We do a lot of research on medicinal mushrooms. Mushrooms have unique molecular signatures, and they're like little pharmaceutical factories. So just like plants are different, mushrooms are different. But most people just think about mushrooms as being portobellos. And you know, there's over 150,000 species of mushrooms. You should eat mushrooms several times a week. You should eat a variety of mushrooms. These mushrooms have anti-cancer properties, enhancing the immune system, anti-inflammatory, antioxidant, antiviral, antibacterial, and they also restrict blood vessels feeding tumors. Now, what drug does that? None. There's no drugs that do that, because these are not drugs. These are functional foods.
Mushroom mycelium represents rebirth, rejuvenation, regeneration. Fungi generate soil that gives life. The task that we face today is to understand the language of nature. My mission is to discover the language of nature of the fungal networks that communicate with the ecosystem. And I, in particular, believe nature is intelligent. The fact that we lack the language skills to communicate with nature does not impugn the concept that nature is intelligent. It speaks to our inadequacy of our skill set for communication. We have now learned that there are these languages that are occurring and communication between each organism. If we don't get our act together and come in commonality and understanding with the organisms that sustain us today, not only will we destroy those organisms, but we will destroy ourselves.